to launch African Center for Conflict Resolution and Peace Building. We established it with some of my colleagues who are not here today. Dr. Joseph Geng is one of them. Dr. Yaj is one of them. Maybe some of you know these guys. And Molana Peter Geng. I hope we are going to launch it in coming few weeks. When I asked Peter Mawai to accompany me, he asked me, "Are you going to speak in English?" He was wondering that the public lecture is going to be conducted in English in South Sudan. I want to call him just only 1 minute to give us his impression, because he has attended many presentations. Just only 1 minute.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Yeah.
Good evening, friends.
Good evening.
I will not observe protocol at the risk of messing it up. So I will call everyone friends this evening. My name is Peter Mwai. I am a journalist and a communications consultant, formerly based in Uganda until the 31st of July. I came to Juba yesterday on the invitation of my, I like to call him a brother now. I met Dr. Dhieu in 2008. I'm going to try and keep it in 1 minute. And then I was helping him to edit his book, one of his first books that he wrote, Politics of Discrimination in South Sudan, in Sudan rather. And when we met, I was a young editor just like you, and that's why it gives me pleasure now to stand here and see young people listening to the older ones. From my own experience, this is going to be a very good thing, because in 2008 when I met him and we became like brothers, I have learned a lot from him, and that is how I have grown my own journey from a young editor in 2008 to now a person that is being invited into South Sudan to lead so I am confident that when you sit here and you listen to them, like Ateniwek said earlier today, when you now listen to them, then South Sudan has a very bright future ahead of it because of these kind of conversations that are now happening. It is you, the young people, who are going to drive this country to where it is supposed to be. South Sudan has an opportunity to lead in the world. Forget the stories that you are reading, that South Sudan is behind the economy, you're struggling with this and that. It is actually virgin land, you know, land that has not yet been used. It is better for you to cultivate there than you to go to a place that has been over-cultivated, because the likelihood is you will yield better here than you would in an already used place. So it's an opportunity, use it, listen to them, they have good ideas, use them, you have the energy, and then South Sudan will become a leader in this world. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Peter Mawai. My younger brother Garang, I think you are in right track, you know, because we must invent things which are being done globally. And this is one of the things that we should have it here in South Sudan, especially here in Juba. And this is the way how we should brought up our young people. I listened attentively to many speakers, and it was really amazing. Like other colleagues, I learned a lot also, because we are coming from different backgrounds, you know. those who spoke here, they came from different backgrounds. When we listened to our brother, teacher, we could not understand from the very beginning what was the message. But when he concluded and went back to sit, we realized his message. He was communicating with the students, and he was trying to relate how sometimes public speaking are conducted. And we got it clearly from him, actually. I agree also that there are commonalities, despite the fact that we came from different backgrounds. There are commonalities that all this public speaking must have to come together. And this is what Dr. Lee concluded his lecture. And also I want to say that things which were said here has a common ground. I quite agree with them. Among them is knowing your audience. This is really true. Because as a public speaking, or if we take it later on in investment point of view, if you are addressing the farmers, you must have to talk like a farmer. And you must have to relate, things that the farmers could be able to grasp and understand. You cannot talk the language of mining, in the agriculture. And this is really very important. Knowing the audience. Knowing the audience also can make us to think, what language should we use? Sometimes, when we go to our villages, especially in the Dinka community, where everybody can speak Dinka, and then now you stand up and you want to address them in English, what are you doing? Is it that appropriate communication? I thought if everybody in the room, they can speak a language that they can understand themselves, then it is that language that you use. But I can see some of our young people, they want to show that they speak good English. Sometimes one go and then get a community that they don't know English and insisting that you want to speak English. They don't know Arabic and you want to insist that you want to speak Arabic. Say that you prove that you know English or you are educated. And as if education is connected with a certain language. The Chinese could be educated, but it doesn't speak English. So this is really very important. Knowing audience is really important. It is when you know the audience, now you can effectively communicate with those audience. Another important aspect is the fundamentalities of certain field. The